So cricket, lovely cricket, will be coming to Barbados, and that is before the T20 World Cup. Yes, Oman, they will be camping out there, and they are set to take on a couple of our regional players in a few T20 games. Gonna be talking to you all about that, so you don't want to miss that. Plus, we also see where the CPL owner is calling for better collab between franchise leagues to make sure that there is not an overlap of schedules, to make sure they have the best players available and have people watching, I can almost say one league at a time. So I'm going to give you some info on that. Just give a listening ear. Let me know what you all think in the comment section. So let's start off with this story coming out of Barbados. I am taking this one from the Sportsmax website. And the headline says, Barbados to welcome Oman early for preparation camp ahead of the T20 World Cup. Right? So they say as the T20 World Cup draws closer, Barbados will welcome the West Asian team, Oman, to the island for their pre-tournament camp ahead of this global showpiece that is set to capture attention, capture everybody across the world. Yeah, man. So they are saying that while in Barbados, Oman's camp schedule from the 14th to the 24th of May, they are set to play 3 T20 games. Yes, 3 T20 games. So you will see a couple of our local Barbados, a couple of our Barbados players in action. So 3 T20 games, 2 of those will be against a Barbados selected 11. So there's going to be a Barbados selected 11, and then there will be one against the University of the West Indies. Yeah, man, to help them fine-tune their preparation for this upcoming T20 World Cup. Now, the former West Indies selector, Roland Boucher, based on what I am seeing here, he's the one that has actually organized this. He's the one that is leading it. So they say he saw fit to assist Oman in getting acclimatized to the Eastern Caribbean island, which will host a number of games throughout the tournament, including the final. So this is him right here. It is, and I quote, it is great that Oman team will be coming out in Barbados early for their pre-tournament camp. They will use the period to get acclimatized to the conditions as quick as possible. He's saying that we are delighted to have them in Barbados. The country, this country is the ideal place to start their preparations, he said, end quote. Right, so it's good that they are welcoming the team like that, and it's good that they will get an opportunity to play a couple of games also, not only their camp. So he went on to say, and I quote, we believe the time spent here will be hugely beneficial towards them putting on a good showing in the ICC T20 World Cup, end quote. Right, so I am happy for that, my viewers and subscribers. I am happy that Oman will be able to see what's happening in terms of the conditions. They will get an opportunity to play against a couple of the local players. There are a few players that they haven't made it in the West Indies squad, and I'm a couple that won't be getting into the reserves either, but they're at a good level where they can go ahead and put and put together something, a couple of games that will help Oman prepare better for the T20 World Cup. Right, so that is how it is looking where that is concerned. All right, quickly before we finish now, so we see where the CPL owner, that's Mr. Russell, is urging greater collab between franchise leagues to avoid frequent schedule overlap. Right, so when they have schedule overlap, certain players aren't available. You will find where they have to, if they have already committed to a league, sometimes they have to pull out and all sort of things. Taking this from the Sportsmax website. So this is Mr. Russell here, right? And I quote, the ECB have a defined window that they have to play in, and it happened that we could move everything out to ensure that we didn't clash with the 100. It makes absolutely zero sense if you are got Sunil Narayan and Andre Russell having to fly back to the day before the final of the 100. That's in no one's interest, and certainly not in the 100's interest. So he was talking about the scheduling of the 100 and also the CPL. Right, when you have people having to fly to come and play and then having to fly back at the day before the final of a particular tournament. You know, so as we know, all of this is excuse me, all of this is just about making money, you know. Franchise cricket is about making money, so they want to make sure that all the top players, they are available. You know, they don't have CPL going on while the 100 is going on, and they don't have access to certain players. Because believe it or not, players that are from the Caribbean doesn't necessarily mean they will boycott other leagues because those leagues are playing while the CPL is going on. It is a money-making thing. As much as we like to say that they need to be loyal, franchise owners, they are not going to be loyal to players if the players are not performing, right? You know, if a country is not able to support, or if the people not going out and supporting a franchise, we have seen it with Jamaica, Talawas, they will literally move the franchise or walk away. There's nobody out there that is throwing their money out just to get back nothing, right? These people are running a business, so you know, obviously it is in the best interest of all the franchise teams to see if they can find a way to make sure that, you know, top leagues aren't clashing. Probably the IPL is the only one that is not too worried. They will be there, and then other leagues and even ICC will find a way to work tournaments and stuff around the IPL, because they are the big ones, they are the established ones, they are the ones that they are weaving all the money, they are the ones that ICC give them a lot of power. So, you know, teams and franchise leagues will look to play around their things. So I understand what Russell is saying, that, you know, having the CPL, the 100 different leagues clashing doesn't really make any sense. You know, I mean, it's more cricket for us as fans, because we might have 2 games in the morning and then in the afternoon we have another couple of games, but the quality might not be as good, because, you know, you are looking for, it's the same set of players. You know, you have like a 20-25 players that will play across different leagues, and they are the ones that will get the leagues to a certain level. You understand? So if you have them tied up, it doesn't make any sense. You know, we would have seen even the ILT20, I think it was, and I think it is Major League Cricket, we saw players playing one half and then having to move and go to the next one. So, you know, it's good when the top leagues, they can get them get it set in a way where you know, they don't clash. But then again, that will probably take away from international cricket, because you're gonna have more players wanting to miss international cricket because they're occupied in the different leagues. That is basically, you know, and the leagues are spread across. So it's a delicate balance, you know. But as per usual, I am here to listen to what you all have to say, so we'll leave it right here. Big up.